I got another growler from River Roost here. A cute little short one that I actually got from this tiny brewery that's only open Saturdays called Rustic Brewery from more like Central Mass. So this is Glimpse, one of the more regularly brewed double IPAs from River Roost that I've only had a full pour of it once when I was in Stowe last fall at Doc Ponds, and I was like, this is amazing. It didn't smell like beer, it just smelled like fruit, really peachy and all that. I'm not sure when this batch is from, but the stuff at River Roost doesn't seem to stick around too long, especially since they're canning most things these days. This is 7.8% alcohol, and I'm not sure what hops are in it. Actually didn't really try to look it up, but I think for a lot of their beers they don't make it super known. If you ask the bartender guy there or the brewer, they will tell you. I don't think they do like a whole secretive thing. But let's jump into it. I'm pretty sure there's like mosaic in this, and I got it filled exactly a week ago, and it looks like it's in very good shape. I like this little growler because it makes it so you can pour a little hard and get some good head on the first pour. A lot of growlers, the first pour seems to be, I don't know, less carbonated and not as good. But for some reason, if you keep it all together, it seems like in a big reservoir rather than the little neck at the top. The neck at the top is never as good. And that head looks really good. Very, very pale. And it's totally opaque, but not dark and murky or anything. It looks very nice and creamy. Yep, that's really, really peachy. And smells like orange creamsicle, pineapple. Yeah, that is very nice. It seems like sometimes their yeast, especially in combination with citra hops, can throw some cotton candy bubblegum type things almost, which it's very, very subtle in this beer. And the head is sticking around really nicely. Just looks soapy, but with some really thick, rich bubbles in there. When you really inhale, it does smell like nice, fresh, pulpy tropical fruit. A bit sugary. Let's see how sweet it is. That's one of the fuller mouthfeels I've had from their beers. I haven't had too many other double IPAs, but it's really nice. It's pretty soft and creamy. It isn't ultra silky on the tongue, but I don't care. And there's just a hint of some earthiness and spiciness in the finish, but not too bitter. A little sweet, but not too sweet. And it's good. After swallowing that second sip, I'm noticing a hint of booze in there. Hopefully that doesn't build up. I didn't get any in the nose, but there's just a little bit in the flavor, which it is 7.8. Yeah, there's almost like a maybe pear type thing going on. Yeah, that's really nice. And I know it's not like Saison yeasty, but yeah, I usually get pear, orchard fruit type stuff from Saison yeast, and there's a little bit of that in here, which is really nice. Yeah, this is just, it's full of so many different fruits. Yeah, it finishes just barely dry. Dry and sort of a tangy, not really chalky, powdery mouthfeel. yet, but not also like alpha acid type bitterness exactly. Really, really well made beer. Very, very nice double IPA. Pretty drinkable, but it's got so much body and flavor and intensity. Even though no throat burn, no chalkiness that's unpleasant, and this is not going to be taxing on the palate, but it just intensely flavored that I don't really want to chug it. I want to take my time. Now some real bitterness is building up and some spiciness in the finish, which is really good because it needs to counteract all the sweet fruit that's happening. Well carbonated. The head died down a little bit. Let's see if we can. Yep, comes right back up. Yeah, really well made beer, especially for a growler hasn't been that's a week old. They did fill it right to the top, but they don't really I don't think they purge their growlers with CO2 or do anything really fancy to them. They just make really good beers, and they even in the very imperfect package of a growler, they can package them pretty well. Mm-hmm. And this is probably only going to get fruitier as it warms up. Mm-hmm. Really, really nice beer. One of my favorite double IPAs I've had in a while. It might be good to compare this with Swish or something. I feel like some of the beers aren't too far off from Bissell Brothers. At least they're beers that aren't too yeasty and sweet like this one. This deserves a 4.5 at least. I like this, 4.6 or something like that. Like this a lot. It'll be very hard for me to pass this up if I ever see it again. Hopefully it'll get canned someday. That's it. Roost still winning. Bye.